This tutorial is going to look at using the Read and Write for Google extension inside a Google Doc. We'll look at using it to read aloud text, using the dictionary feature, predictive text, speech to text, as well as the vocabulary builder. So first of all, in order to use Read and Write for Google, you need to be signed into your Google account, and this needs to be your G-Sacred Google account. Read and Write for Google is not a free extension, and we have purchased a division license for it. You also need to ensure that you are signed in to Chrome. So in order to tell if you are signed into Chrome, in your Chrome browser, just go over to check in the corner. So right now mine says Carla. If yours says sign in, simply click on it and you'll be prompted to sign in. If it's a different user, just click on that name and you'll be prompted, you'll be allowed to switch person. So once you are signed into your Google account and into Chrome, you will notice just below your address bar, you have a little purple icon that says RW. That's the Read and Write for Google extension. Click on it and you'll be able to reveal the list of available tools. For example, so right now I've opened up a Google Doc and this is one that has some text in it. So if I was sharing this with my students as a reading assignment or just as some information, I could simply ask them to, if they wanted to read it, have it read aloud, to click where they want the read aloud to start and simply press play. So I'll just stop that there. So you can notice there, that's how you can use it for read aloud. If you need to slow down or speed up the pace, you can click on the settings gear. And right now I have my speed set to slow, but you can notice you can slow it down even further or speed it up. And again, there are a couple of different voices and they'll continue to update and add different voices to this. Another feature students can use to aid in comprehension when reading aloud text are the dictionaries. For example, if a student has read aloud the word organism but isn't sure what it means, they can come over here and anytime you hover over a tool it will tell you what the tool is. This one is the dictionary. We can click on the dictionary tool and again if I click on the definition, it will read aloud the definition. Additionally, there is also a picture dictionary. So another way to aid students by using the picture dictionary. And it will give us a little symbol of what that word could mean. So we've looked quickly at using the read aloud feature and using the dictionary and picture dictionary. I'm now going to give you a quick preview of the word prediction features. The word prediction button is the very first one, the prediction helper. So I'm just going to turn that on. And you'll notice that I automatically have 10 choices below. Those are sort of the 10 most common, most likely words to start a sentence in the English language. So they are there. I can also hover over each word to have it read aloud. Likewise, another nice feature is if I have the dictionary tool also open, I'm just going to move this over to the other side of my window. So you can see here the dictionary will continue to be updated whilst I have, while I select on words. So this can be another great way to support student writing. So let's say if I wanted to start writing with, Alberta, and we can look here. Again, I can simply click on the word to have it inserted. Alberta has, if I want to write several endangered and again species. Now I've got the dictionary open, but if I close that and I also open up the picture dictionary, so again with the picture dictionary, I can have that highlighted as I choose different words here so that symbols can come out. So again, another great way to support students who are perhaps English language learners. So again, using this as an additional support. Okay, so those have been a quick look at the word prediction features and the dictionaries. Likewise, if you find that 10 choices is too many for your students to have, inside the settings, you can go into prediction and you can narrow that anywhere from 3 to 10 words that would show up. In addition to supporting writing with word prediction, I want to show you the speech to text feature. Here, again, in the toolbar, we have a tool called Speech Input. So Speech Input will translate my speech into text. To use this speech input, you do not require any training. However, the first time you go to use speech input, you'll need to allow access to your microphone. Usually, that appears just below the address bar in your web browser, and you'll need to click Allow. If you are using one of the older white MacBooks, unfortunately the built-in microphone will not work in this case. You will need to use a USB microphone in order for this to work. So let's go and have a little demo of this. So what I will do is I will simply place my cursor where I would like to start my speech input. I'm just going to click off my prediction helper. And I will click on this little button here, and you'll notice that there will be a red dot flashing on it and also a red dot flashing in my tab window as well. So I'm going to press that and I'm going to start talking. The whooping crane is endangered in Alberta, period. And I click it again when I am finished. And then again, if I did need to go through and edit any of this, I could use my word prediction to help me, as well as my picture dictionary or my word dictionary, just to ensure that all the words that I said were the ones I wanted to be put into place. So last but not least, we are going to now have a quick look at using the vocabulary builder. So the first thing that I can do is I need to have some text on my document. So I'm going to start to highlight words that I'm unsure of or keywords that I need to review. So I'm going to first of all highlight organism, and I'm going to highlight that word blue. And then I'm going to go and have a little look, and I'll do the word species. Now again, it doesn't matter what color I use as long as each word is its own individual highlight. So I could not continually highlight a row of 4 words and have it work. They need to be separate words and they need to be separately highlighted. It can be the same color, but again, I just want to show you. I'm going to highlight the word habitat, and I can do that one blue as well, and I'll do the word extinct. So once I have highlighted a few words, and again, I'll just bring off my prediction helper. So I've highlighted a few words, then I'm going to click on this vocabulary builder tool. So I'm going to click on that, and you'll notice over here I get a message saying a new document containing my vocab list is being created. So I give it a minute to create. And soon after, a vocabulary list will pop open in a new Google Doc, which has one column with the word, meaning, and symbol, and also a column for your own notes. So once again, I can use any of the tools in Read and Write for Google to have the definitions read aloud, or again, if I needed to write my own notes on the side. So this tutorial has looked briefly at using word prediction, the 2 dictionaries, the read aloud feature, as well as speech to text, and the vocabulary builder in Read and Write for Google.